Hello, everybody. Chris here from Chris and Tina Montgomery, your favorite mixed race couple from Ghana and USA. Yes, I still have my sling on after surgery, so tonight I'm going to be just eating some leftovers for dinner and we'll do a Q&A here, so let's have some fun. I'm going to kind of keep this. Oh, I can't show the TV. Don't want to get copyright. Let's get some of this food served up here from last night. Hold on. Uh-oh. I think I left the zucchini in the air fryer. That's fun. So I'm just gonna do some leftovers tonight of the pasta. Hello, hello. Yeah, I'm just eating leftovers tonight. We'll do some Q&A. I left the zucchini in the air fryer from last night, so that's not gonna be part of my meal tonight. Now, I was really looking forward to some zucchini. I got some leftover spaghetti. I think 2 boxes of family-sized pasta was a lot. I still have a whole bowl of it. So I'll be eating pasta for a while. I was looking up some guides on kind of how to bring some traffic to our channel. I get the whole people interacting piece. What I don't get is like SEO, which is search engine optimization, and how the algorithms work. And apparently, like, it works on what you say in like the first minute, works on your title, your description, even your the image that you put as your thumbnail, which I'm not very good at thumbnails, so that's going to take a little bit of teach and train on my end. But how's everyone's night doing tonight? I have started browsing online for world maps because I did promise I was going to get a world map as our background. And we'll start putting little push pins on it to see where everyone's from. So I have started searching for a world map. I kind of want a detailed one, but I don't want it so big that it takes up the entire wall. But we'll have some fun with it. I think that's enough pasta. So for those of you that were not here last night, we did a live stream with my garlic parmesan spaghetti. So tonight I'm eating some leftovers and continuing where we left off with talking last night. This thing open. It's really hard to open containers with one hand. I'm still in the old chicken wing sling, as I like to call it. So I have a lot of beef here. Look at that. Get a map of Ghana with each state. I could do that too. I really wanted a world map also because we get people from all over the world that comment. But since Tina's from Ghana and I'm from the United States, maybe we can get a more detailed map of both countries in addition to the world map. My old work location, they had probably like a 5-foot high by 10 by 10-foot wide world map. It was pretty detailed too. So everybody that worked at that location or went in and out, that was like a contractor or anything, they could put a push pin where they're from. Need a bowl. A bowl? What do you mean? You're in UK? We're in the UK. We have a few friends there. We have a good friend of ours, Lois. She's from the UK also. I'm going to heat up the pasta and meat first here. And then I'll put my sauce on and reheat. I love it. I don't. When the pasta sauce gets warm and it splatters everywhere and then your noodles are still cold. And heat it up in sections here. Voz bonita. I don't know what language that is. I'm assuming you're saying hello, so I will say hello. Manchester! I hear Manchester takes their football very seriously. Yeah, so Tina's just in her office back over there, so hopefully she'll come out soon. Yeah, Tina's from Ghana and she takes her football seriously. She was like 6-7 months pregnant, jumping around, bouncing off the couch. And of course, every time the other team would score, she'd throw herself down and I'm like, hey, my baby's in there. He's getting all bounced around. Speaking of the baby, there he is on camera over here. So let me go close this door. Let's go close the door, buddy. What are you getting in the drawer for? You know you can't be in there. You know you can't be in there. Let's see, that's warm enough. Now I'm gonna add the pasta sauce. I like a lot of sauce with my pasta. But I hope everyone's having a good night. I guess in the UK it's really late. You guys are all like 6 hours ahead of us here. So you're probably like around midnight or just after. I normally work nights, so I'm used to being a night owl, which I prefer nights right now. I like it better. Makes your shift go by faster, especially when you're doing like a 12 to 15 hour shift. It's nice. And I'm actually able to flip-flop from days to nights pretty easy. I'm actually able to flip-flop pretty easy from days to nights. I know a lot of people can't, but I work 4 on and 4 off, so I can definitely flip-flop. And since I don't go in late on my first shift there, it's almost like getting a 5th day off. And I'll stay up till like 11 o'clock, then I'll crash out around noon until like 6, and then I'll go in and start getting up and getting ready. Hey, you need to stay out of the kitchen. Mama destroyed the baby gate by accident in the kitchen, so he has free reign of it right now. A little tiny one. Yes, Dada. I know. Oh, you got the TV remote. No. You want to watch something different? You want to watch something different? Get off the table. He also gets on the table. Come here, get down. Get down. No table. You still have your crackers over there, too. I gave you a lot of crackers, buddy. You want some more? You want another cracker? There you go. He chose not to eat his crackers. He threw them everywhere today, so that'll be fun to vacuum him tomorrow. And I haven't shaved. Wow, I look like garbage right now. I need to shave tomorrow. No, not a park ranger. I just work, I don't really go into details on my work, but I just work overnight with my crew, and, yeah. I like the overnights. I used to be dayside. Yeah, so, what was it, 2 nights ago, we got 50 likes. We fell short last night, so I'm trying to hit 50 likes tonight on the video. We're really trying to grow our family page here. Weather for the last 2 weeks has been absolute garbage because we've been wanting to go out and make some videos for everyone, and the weather's been absolute garbage. It's been like -20. Heat that up a little bit more. Did you just come in here and throw a cracker? Oh my gosh, attitude. 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 Here, you want your stick? Hey. Hello. Want your stick? Okay. I'll trade you stick for paper towel. If I leave him all the paper towels, he'll tear them up like confetti and throw them everywhere. Hello, hello. You ate the entire turkey raw. Wow. I've never had a raw turkey. So I had reconstructive, they repaired my labrum and bicep. I dislocated my shoulder like a year and a half ago. Tried all the physical therapy and all that, didn't work, so they're like, nope, you're gonna need actual surgery. So January 24th, I went out for surgery, and I'm off work till pretty much the end of April. That's hot. Always cover your food, it likes to splatter. The Fun part's taking it out without dropping it with one hand. I'm not supposed to lift anything with this hand besides a TV remote, so I get in trouble from my doctor when I start lifting stuff. Plus, it hurts. I got a lot of cheese here. I like my cheese. That should be good enough. It's enough to eat, but not quite enough to choke a horse. So I'm gonna have to move the stuff over here in 2 steps. So I'll move the food over and I'll come back for the camera. And a paper towel. Alright, we're off to the races. So that picture behind us, we will probably be replacing or putting just under it a world map. And I'll sit right here. Let's see here. Are you okay? I am okay today. I am okay. Yeah, definitely getting better. I start physical therapy on Friday. I mean, like a week ago they said I could take my arm out of the sling, not use it, but just like let it like free hang next to me when I'm sitting in like a chair. You want up here? You want up? You want to come say hi? So I can leave it free hang like when I'm in the shower. I cannot raise it. It literally has to stay down or I'll re-tear everything. So that hurt when I let it free hang, so I like to keep it in the sling. Why are you putting the stick in my ear? Dislocated my arm at home. Long story short, I was on baby leave with him and I was at home and I just got done with a big workout and I was standing on my stairs and I wanted to reach down to pick something up. So I put this arm up on the wall to brace myself as I bent down to pick it up on the stairs. And just that traction, it somehow pulled it right out. Did you almost fall? Hang on. You gotta be careful where you stand. Yeah, you almost slipped. Dad got you. You want your stick? Do you want to say hi to everyone? Yeah, so it was like the stupidest way for it to dislocate. Wasn't like I, was playing football or anything. It just literally just slipped right out. My dancing, it's my dream to be a dancer. Well, yeah, I can check out your page after and leave a comment for you. You want to say hi? 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 He's not really talking yet, so. Careful, watch your feeties. You and your stick. Listen up your stick, boy. Hang on, I'm sliding the chair forward a little. Enough. No, don't put the stick in Dada's water. Stop it. Stop it. Either you poke me with the stick or you poke everything else with the stick. Your nose is kind of dirty. Hold on here, buddy. You got a runny nose? Come on. Hold on. Sorry, folks. Give me a second. Let's get down. Yep, let's get down. Want some more crackers? Here. I'll get you a few more crackers. You can sit next to me with some crackers. You want some crackers? Here, you can sit next to me with some crackers. Alright, I'm back. I haven't even had a chance to take a bite of this food yet. He will be 2 in March. So he says it like Baba, Dada, occasionally Mama. Let me tilt this down a little. There we go. Occasionally Mama. He knows how to say get down, but he's only said it like twice. He was being more obstinate than anything. My first bite here. So normally with my spaghetti, I'll add like fresh portobello mushrooms and squash, but the produce recently at my store has not been the best. So I'd rather run a little bit basic than chance on getting a bad vegetable and getting sick. Because who wants to be sick, let alone sick on top of recovering from shoulder surgery? And he's figured out how to open up doors now. So He's figured out how to open up doors. You want to close it? You want to close the door? Everyone's watching you. They all see you opening the door. So, he knows how to open doors now. So we have to get locks for Mama's office and a few other doors. All the fun stuff, you know, of being a parent. It's hot. I got crackers over here if you want some. So, he doesn't like eating regular food. He'll eat like some Ghanaian food, Indian food. Like, I even tried giving him like chicken nuggets. You know, what kid does not like chicken nuggets? Won't eat them. He likes French fries though. He loves French fries. Yeah, I've not been getting a lot of sleep. It's been really hard to sleep with a shoulder after surgery. You don't sleep comfortable. I take a lot of like daytime naps. Like whenever he goes down, I'll go nap sometimes. I got like an hour's sleep this afternoon. But it's really hard sleeping when your shoulder hurts after surgery. And I'm 3 weeks out, so I was hoping that my sleep would improve, but not much. Hello from India. Hi, Auntie J. Thank you, Tegan. So I had my labrum and bicep repaired. So I tore the labrum and my bicep when I dislocated, which I knew I did something wrong because of how much it hurt afterwards for like, I don't know, 6 weeks. I know where India is, boy. I know. So, yeah, after physical therapy, and I just had no range of motion after. And it was always tight, even after healing. So they decided to go in at the end of January and finally fix it. So I am from the United States. My wife is from Ghana. She's in the other room right now. Hopefully she'll join us here shortly. So yeah, that's where we're from. Yeah, I mean, I will say that, you know, I had a few other friends that had shoulder surgeries over the years, and they definitely warned me that it's going to hurt afterwards, and the surgery itself hurts, and they definitely were not lying. Even before the surgery, like, they poke and prod you even before surgery. Like, the anesthesiologist came in and started a nerve block when I was awake. And this needle is like the size of a thermometer. It is huge as it goes into your neck and straight down. And it's a pretty large gauge needle. But that nerve block was trippy, though. I will say that. Didn't hurt as bad as I thought. Let me go see if Tina's ready to come out. 1 second. All right, I told Tina we're live. Yeah, Auntie J, I'm having leftover spaghetti. I have a whole bowl of it. I think I made a little bit too much pasta. And you play a rap song or no? I really don't know any like this modern music stuff. Hey, I'm an older guy. I listen to like the older rap, older country music, stuff like that. So, I don't know. I kind of lost track of music after like, for the most part, after like 2010. You know, now I'm starting to sound like my grandfather. You know, always listening to your old stuff and darn this new generation. Yeah, I like Tupac, some older Eminem, DMX, and all that. I grew up a lot of my childhood in California and then the other half in Montana, so get like a 50-50 there. Adriel, come here. Nope. Nope. I see what you're reaching for. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. All right. Adriel wants me to change his TV show. He already lost one TV remote. I literally had to order another one after we tore the house apart for 3 days. Still today cannot find it. You want something else on? He likes watching Rob the Robot, so let me change it here. You want Miss Rachel or Leo the Truck, or do you want Gracie's Corner? We'll do Miss Rachel. I have to keep the volume as I don't want some copyright. There he is with his little castle. He has his play fort, and then I got a bag of 100 wooden blocks for him. And I see he's taken out all of his toys and scattered them everywhere. That is a toddler for you. If you don't have kids, they will keep you on your toes. I'll be right back. All right, had to get myself a drink. I didn't have to, I wanted to. Why does my screen seem darker? Let me turn up the brightness. There we go. My screen got dark all of a sudden. Yeah, he got his blocks. I ordered them from Amazon because I was like, you know, what did I have when I was a kid in like preschool and all that? And I had wooden blocks. So I figured I'd get him some wooden blocks, but he was so excited and so overwhelmed. He just like stood there and like shook. He was so overwhelmed. All these colors and shapes. What messages am I missing? So yep, I have one kid. Let's see here. And I don't play music in the background because I don't want any copyright issues. We've had issues with that before when we were like in our car driving and live streaming. It's just too many issues. They threaten to demonetize your channel and stuff. Even though you could play it under fair use, it's just such a pain. So yeah, I haven't really slept very well since my shoulder surgery. The first like 4 or 5 days was the worst. I was literally micro sleeping. You know when you're so overtired you just nod out and like jerk and you like wake up? I was doing that for days after surgery because your shoulder hurts so bad. And this pad here actually helps. It's an ice pack. It runs off a pump, so it just constantly recirculates ice cold water. But no, it's gotten better sleeping. I'll get maybe, like last night I went to sleep at 11, but then I woke up at like 2 and at 6, so it's not consistent sleep. Yeah, I mean, I've had worse surgeries. I've had open heart surgery twice, so I know it's just gonna take time to get better each day, and I'm really bored. It's the middle of winter, no snow really. It's freezing cold, can't go outside. I'm stuck in a house with a toddler 24 hours a day. And I literally am just going crazy. I'm used to working 60 hours a week in a 4-day work week. I know, 12 to 15-hour days. So imagine going from that to absolutely nothing. I am bored out of my mind. My only saving grace is next week it's going to be a lot warmer in the 50s, so I'm definitely going to be outside. Yeah, I had to have the surgery. So when I dislocated it a year and a half ago, my shoulder, it just wouldn't heal. So though I kept putting it off, putting it off. We moved here to Sioux Falls, got established. I waited like probably 6 months for my establishment date here. It was the same company, man. I could have taken it at any time, even after transferring. But I wanted to get established with my team for about 6 months and then take my surgery. I get to go back to work April 20th. So the easiest way to explain the injury is the bicep split. Like imagine getting a paper cut on your finger and your finger splits open, you know, it cuts. That's how the bicep tore. The labrum, on the other hand, imagine if you're like skinning a piece of chicken and the meat is the bone and the skin is your labrum, and you delaminate that skin off of that meat. It's the same thing. So I delaminated the labrum off of the bone. So it's like peeling a plastic piece of cover on a frozen TV dinner. So they had to re-adhere the labrum down to the bone because it tore just enough where my shoulder would want to keep slipping out. Larry, don't see any. Hello, Charlie. Yeah, Tina's in her meeting again. She's very close to graduating with her license, so she's working on a license right now for the last couple weeks. So she has to take her classes, and it's an actual live, like she's live right now. So she can talk more about that later. I don't want to talk for her, you know. She's a big girl. She can choose to share what she wants. So last night, though, after I got off, I stayed up for like an hour. And I'm trying to figure out how this algorithm on YouTube works for promoting videos, search engine optimization. So I have to refine my description with keywords in the first like 100 words, titles. Apparently, they even track what you say in your video for like the first couple minutes. So if you say a lot of keywords, that's how it basically, like, it wants to know, is this a family channel? Is this a sporting channel? So in the first 2 minutes, you need to talk about what your channel is, what your topic is, so it knows how to basically advertise your video. And then your thumbnail. Apparently, it looks at your thumbnail too, which I don't use thumbnails, so we just use our basic, image. Yeah, title matters. I don't know if I need to be putting hashtags in it. That's the thing. Like, all these different streamers have different ideas of how it works, and there's really no set guide. So, hmm. Oh yeah, jollof rice. I love jollof rice. Absolutely love it. Yeah, jollof rice. Tina makes a good jollof rice. I always joke with her that she has three kinds. She has her girlfriend kind, when I say she's putting in a lot of effort, gotta impress him. I want him to marry me, so I'm gonna have like the hand chopped carrots, the hand chopped vegetables, serve it up. And then you have the I'm already married rice, which is like, all right, it's gonna be a bag of frozen vegetables thrown in here, and I'm just gonna throw it in the oven. No real maximum effort to it. And then the I'm tired and leave me alone, which is jollof rice with sauce and no vegetables. But yeah, I've had Congolese, Nigerian, Ghanaian jollof rice. I think I've had rice from, where was that other country? There's another country, like their version of it. It's true, Auntie J. There's like effort, It's like if I make tacos for Tina one night and I want to put in a lot of effort, I'm going to do it right. But if I don't want to, it'll be all, well, here's a flour tortilla, some meat, and cheese. So, yeah, I like banku, shito, palava sauce, cassava, all of it. Except fufu left me very damaged, very, very weak, very scared. I know Auntie J knows the fufu story. She always laughs, but long story short, my wife and I were living in Brookings, where South Dakota State University was. We were in a tiny place. Like, when I say tiny, you take the average apartment kitchen, just double that, and then make it a two-story with some stairs. Our bedroom could barely fit a full-size bed. I mean, it was touching both walls. We were in a tiny place. There was no baby then. So imagine this tiny little house, and I'm coming home from work because Tina was in school. I was working full time, and I'm like, oh, my wife said that she's gonna make me this dish called fufu. She says it's good. It has goat meat. So she had came to Sioux Falls, gotten goat meat, went back home to Brookings, which is like a 45-minute drive. Hello, welcome from Brazil. Yep, we are in the United States. So she makes this goat meat, and she has all the windows and doors open, so I can smell, like, I'm in the parking mall. What is that smell? I mean, it smells like somebody lit a dumpster on fire. So I go inside, and the smell's coming from my house. And she's like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. And so I'm like, well, what's going on? She's like, I don't know, there's something wrong with this goat. And she wants me to still eat it. So, um, Yeah, so I eat this goat. Turns out that the goat meat that she had bought was frozen. It turned out to be rotten meat, like it was not processed right. So I was scarred from like this rotten fufu goat meat, and so her and I always laugh about it whenever we talk about fufu. She's made some sense then, and I like fufu. Um, we had Congolese fufu, like processed goat and everything, at our wedding. Our Congolese friends got two goats and they processed in their garage and prepared it. And so we had two goats for our wedding, and we had probably about 100 people there. We didn't want anything too big, but those two goats were gone in like 45 minutes. So if you want to see who my wife is, you can go onto Google and type in Dr. Agustina Asabute. You can also find her on LinkedIn, Facebook. So she's in the other room with her class right now, again, getting her licensing done. Mm. But yeah, so no, I like fufu. I like goat. But yeah, that first experience have definitely scared me. And then one of my favorites is like a shelf stable meat. It's called shito. It looks like taco meat, like ground beef. You can use fish. You can pretty much use anything. And it's cooked in oil, and it's cooked to a point where there's no water moisture in it. It's just oil, so it stays shelf stable at room temperature for a long time. So Tina's made that for me also, and she makes it really spicy, like habaneros in there with like meat. It's so good. I've sat there like one day and ate like just a whole jar of it with like chips. Hi, Nikki and Lemon. Is that right? Oh, Nikki and Lennon. I thought that was an M. Sorry, my phone's like a good 5 feet away. A little bit harder to read comments. But yeah, no, hopefully she'll join us here shortly. I know she likes to talk with everyone. Any other questions right now? I mean, open book. You can ask pretty much anything. If it's inappropriate, I probably won't even acknowledge it, but never know. You like Tupac? I like some Tupac music, yeah. I mean, I'm pretty much an open book with music. I'll listen to pretty much any genre. Like I like some metal, but I don't like that screaming metal where it's just screaming and you can't hear a single word that they're saying. Um, Partially because I can't hear a single word that they're saying. But yeah, I like rap, country, old school rock. I mean, I'll listen to everything from the Beach Boys up to AC/DC, Metallica. It just depends on my mood. Wu Tang. Um, Never heard of that music. And then, Billy, to answer your question, no, it's a highly inappropriate word. My wife, though, she really likes country music, like older American country music. Her professors in college, a lot of them are American professors and people from Europe that go there to then teach. So she was listening to American country music in class because that's what her professor played. So she likes George Strait, Alan Jackson, quite a few different bands, Brooks and Dunn. Gonna ask your crush out, Zach. All right, go for it. You know, I was one of those where I wouldn't ask my crush out, and then I reached a point in life. It's like if you never ask, you're never gonna find out. I mean, what's the worst they say? No. Okay, cool. See ya. Your name is Zach, and I'm doing that tomorrow. So you gotcha. Adriel, don't touch TV, buddy. I swear he tries to touch that TV still, and I have it wall mounted. He's obsessed with touching TVs. When we go to the mall, if their TV in their main lobby is open, he just runs right up to it.
this around here. See if you guys can see him. He's right over there on the other side of that lamp trying to touch that TV. Adriel, you want to get down? He's literally smacking the bottom of the TV. Let's go check up on him. What are you doing? Oh, you moved all your crackers to the table? What are you doing? Is everyone seeing it? You want to get down? Yeah? You want to say hi? Is Auntie J on there? You see Auntie J's comments? Yeah? No touch phone, because you'll hit the X button and end our live stream. You can't get that close, buddy. Then they can't see you. Zaza? We've got to work on your vocabulary. That's his other word is Zaza. With a Z. Everything is Zaza. When he's really excited. It's Zaza. You want to sit up here with me? Up. You want to come up here? You want to come up here, Zaza boy? Get out of the drawer. Adriel, no. He's obsessed with the measuring cups and the egg rings in the kitchen drawer. Let's see here. Why your eyes look so wide open? I don't know. I thought they were just open. Let's see here. Yeah, Tina's not in yet. Shout out to my buddy Keith. He's out of town. Hopefully drinking some water. Adriel. He's obsessed with the butter dish too. What are you getting into today? No, you're not getting that one. Nope. You leave my meat probe alone. No. I'm gonna get more locks and I'm gonna lock all the drawers. Let's go. March. 2, 3, 4. I might have to get like an actual drawer lock. Like, remember the ones that you can open the drawer like 2 inches and you have to push that little thing down? I might have to get one of those because he likes getting in our kitchen cabinet drawers. What are you doing? And yeah, Auntie J, he's learned how to open up door handles. So our front and back door are just pull handles, which was really easy. These other ones are like standard house and apartment, like twist knobs, and he's figured them out now. So we've ordered some doorknob covers for like the office. From England, welcome from England. Hi, Maria. Hi, DK. I've missed a few comments on here. Jake, hello. Who's messaging me right now? Let's see here. I had an old friend reach out to me on Facebook. I haven't talked to them in years. But apparently they don't get on Facebook much anymore, so it makes sense. We exchange our numbers, so we've been texting now. Okay. So he has this toilet we're going to try and potty train him on soon. It hasn't been used or anything. It's just been sitting there. And now he's taking it apart and walking out here with it. All right, let's see what this toilet looks like that you're going to start using in a month or two. Yeah, look at that. Uh-oh. Yeah, you got your toilet. Are you going to start using it like a big boy soon? And he'll close the bathroom door. For some reason, he likes storing his toys in it. So, he doesn't want to use it. We've even sat him down on it when it looked like he had to go, and he had no interest. Tell me, like, for those of you with kids, how'd you potty train your kids? I'm having a hard enough time getting him to say more than 4 words. You want to see everyone, Adriel? Are you playing with your toilet? Not really a toy I think that people want to play with, but to each their own.
come say hi? You want to say hi? Don't touch the buttons. No button. No, don't touch the buttons. You'll turn it off. Stay there. Stay there. No, ending the live stream. I remember one day he was touching on the screen and oh great. See, he found a button and he turned it around. He's learning like the different symbols on the screen. Like if I turn the screen sideways and I lock it for like a YouTube video, he's figured out where the unlock button is, and then he'll start touching everything else. And I'm just waiting for him one day to call 911 on my phone, and like, all right, that'll be fun. I think every kid calls 911 at least once in their life. Hello, Everett. I'm doing good tonight. How are you doing? So for this world map, like, I want to get a cork board for it, as I don't want to damage my wall. But I'm thinking of getting those, like, the really small pens, the ones for, you know, like, sewing, with the different colored tips, instead of, like, doing, like, big push pens. So I can do, like, one pen for each person. Yeah, I just want him to start talking. But, you know, we thought he would never walk either, because, you know, all of our friends, their kids, oh yeah, they're walking by 6 months, 9 months. He was at a year and he still wasn't walking by himself, and then at a year and 3 months, just out of nowhere, he just started walking. So he's a little bit of a late baby with that. Do a flip. I can't do a flip. You know, somebody else yesterday told me to do a flip. Let me see if Tina's ready. She's still on that Zoom call. Yeah, so I guess, as I was saying before, have not been getting much sleep. Definitely not a fan of my raccoon eyes. Hello there, PNW. So, I think once I get a first full day outside, definitely when I start physical therapy, I'll probably be a little bit more tired, because all I'm doing right now is just sitting around doing nothing, because can't go anywhere and can't drive with my shoulder. So I sit in a chair and I listen to a kid's TV show all day, going insane. And Adriel is so clingy that he's such a dada's boy that I'm surprised he's leaving me alone right now. If I were to walk into the other bedroom, he's like a dog. He will come follow me everywhere I go. So my only time to myself is when he is sleeping. And for some reason, since I've been home these last couple weeks, he stopped sleeping in his bed too. Like, we'll put him in there, and then next thing we know, at 1 a.m., he's gotten into our room and crawled up on our bed. So, hello, Lucky. Tab TV, hello. Isn't there a way I can reply to these comments? I thought there was a way like I could type messages, but I guess not. Hello, Doc. Doing good tonight. Trying to stay comfortable. Ooh, which almost led me to forget. I have laundry in there. Want to join me in the laundry room for a minute? And no, I don't mean laundry room like a smoke room. I mean laundry room like a laundry room. So I gotta swap out laundry here. Bring you guys in here for a minute. Doing one-armed laundry. This is always fun. Alright. I go through a lot of shirts because I sweat with this arm sling. So I'm changing out my shirts like twice a day. I do use the athletic workout shirts, which helps make it breathable. And if you ever get into an arm sling, I recommend getting a shirt 2 times your size. because especially for the first 2 weeks when even the skin on your arm is super sensitive, you don't want to pull tight and stretch a shirt over your head because there is a certain way you have to get dressed. So get something like extra large, like a Reebok or some sort of athletic workout shirt. I wouldn't recommend anything sleeveless because you're gonna want something to cover your skin for the cold pack. One, because it'll rub, and two, because it's a cold pack. You need a little bit of a layer there so you don't get skin burns. And it's easy to get skin burns because I left my cold pack on for too long and didn't change out my shirt with the moisture, and my skin was just beet red and raw. So you don't want to do that. Now for the baby clothes. But you won't believe how much you get used to using two arms just subconsciously for everything. Now you gotta consciously think about not using your arm. So, tell you what, my left arm is definitely getting a good workout. Better than a single guy in a studio with a magazine. I need to put his towels in here. Let me go grab his other towel. I'll be right back. Never mind, that was his only other towel. Alright, cool. With that, we'll go auto, normal, cool. Perfect with that. Alright, we're off to the races. Close the door. Well, look who came out of her cave. It is the great Tina. Some people were even saying myths that I didn't even have a wife. I wasn't married. I was just hallucinating. Auntie J had to put them in their place. Auntie J even had to mute one person. Ow.
Did you just hit?
Every time I sit down here, this chair gets me, this high chair.
Oh, sorry.
Alright, which comments did I miss here? I remember we went to school together. Which school? You are doing good. I am lucky, thank you. Which school did we go to? I've been to like a lot of schools in my childhood. What? Or do you mean college? Adriel, you need to quit pulling on Dada's arm. And I just fed you like an hour and a half ago and a whole handful of crackers. You just want attention. Look at Mama put your crackers in her bowl. She took your crackers. You want to try a bite? You want to try a bite? Nom nom. He will not eat cracker. He will not eat yogurt anymore. He used to eat yogurt a lot. Like him and I used to share a container of yogurt. Yoplait berry yogurt, huh? And he won't eat it anymore. Jeffrey has a cracker in his mouth. I think he has a stuffed up nose too.
No.
Let's see, I have same chairs they give. No problem, is that too hard? Yeah, no, his high chair here, whenever I sit down, I always whack my surgical arm on it, so it's not fun. Yuck, this is confusion.
What is the confusion?
Yeah, yogurt with crackers in it.
Oh. I normally use what? What do you call it? Strawberries, but
Oh, I need to turn this off. Hold on, guys. Sorry. I was bad. Even though I'm on leave, I still check my work emails from home. Plus, who wants to go back to work with 2,000 plus emails and you have to read all of them? So I'd rather just log in each day and just read and keep updated, even though I'm not supposed to be working right now. When you're out for 3 months and you have 2,000 plus emails and you got to play catch up, it's not fun.
someone said you have strong genes. Because of Adriel.
Probably. Yeah, that boy is not even 2 and he's already 3 feet tall and 30 pounds. He's a walking tank.
Hello, Auntie Jane. Good to see you. I've just been busy and very tired today. So,
I think he wants another bottle.
no, baby, we can't be giving him milk whenever he's just fasting.
Well, he's been drinking a lot of water today too. I don't think
He drank a lot
he's
of water.
I don't think he's feeling good.
No, he's not feeling good.
He has a runny nose. We'll give you some more Tylenol tonight, okay?
I
more
gave him
Tylenol?
Tylenol.
We'll give you some Tylenol before your bath here.
Come here,
Want Mama to give you some Tylenol? Yeah, he hasn't been feeling good since like last night. He was a little warm, so.
Mama will hold you.
He's your twin? Yeah, he is my twin. He is mini me. He literally follows me everywhere like a cat or a dog.
You don't want Binky? I'm just getting Binky for you. Stop closing.
He wants Tylenol, not Binky, Mama. You know they don't feel good when they don't want their Binky. But he'll get into that second drawer there, Tina.
Oh, but where is Binky?
Tina, we need to take that from him, please. I'll have to get baby locks for doors. Which one? They should be scattered all over the house. Let's go find Binky. He likes to throw him underneath our couch.
Adriel, what have you caused here on the floor? You have
A mess.
messed up the whole floor. Jeez, boy.
Where'd you throw your Binky? He like throws it and then he can't reach it. Hold on here. Let me see if I can find it here under our couch.
Oh, Adriel.
Dude, where'd you throw that Binky? I don't know where he threw it. I normally have like an emergency Binky for him, so let's go grab that one. We'll go grab the emergency Binky. I remember one day I was moving his bed to clean under it and I found like 6 Binkies he had stuffed up underneath there. Emergency Binky. Hello, Michael Murray. Dina, look, she's doing Ghanaian backpack. Backpack. Let me rinse off the Binky, buddy. You know I gotta rinse it off. All right, here's your Binky. Don't lose it. You've lost like 3 of them today.
Adriel, you took everything out.
Yeah, he did take everything out.
Boy. Why'd you give me so much work?
Thank you, Michael. Thank you. You're on drugs. Not the good ones, sadly. No, I'm just like really overtired and haven't slept. You know, I might be recovering from surgery, but I have to be a dad first and help take care of my kid and family. So that means I get 2 hours of sleep each night, and that means I get 2 hours, because I'm just not sleeping. And it's hard to sleep with a hurt shoulder. We are in the United States. Like my hurt arm, I'm not supposed to lift anything over like a TV remote. So like I'll use my left arm for everything. I'm not supposed to pick up anything in this arm because they don't want me straining like over the weight of a milk jug. So sometimes I'll let Adriel, like I'll have to pick him up really quick and set him somewhere, or he'll want to get down or just cuddle. So but yeah, no, I haven't had dark circles like this under my eyes in years. One of my coworkers had seen me and said I look like shit. How'd you hurt your shoulder? So I dislocated it, Mel, about 1.5 years ago. Tore everything up in there, bicep, labrum, everything. So did physical therapy, didn't work, and had no range of motion. Like with this arm, I can go straight up, boom, done. With my hurt arm, I could barely do this. That was it. Like it was at maximum range. Even if you were pulling on it, it wouldn't go any further. So they had to repair the labrum, the bicep, everything. Like and respond to comments. Thank you. I definitely try to respond to everyone. Even if someone's being a little bit of a troll, I'll respond to a point.
Oh, Adriel is going to cause a mess.
Adriel, no.
No, you
No,
left the
those
bottle
are,
there.
hon, that's his water bottle. He can drink out of those. So Adriel doesn't drink out of a baby bottle with water. He literally will bring us one of these bottles and he likes to bite it and then drink.
Yeah.
So baby bottle is the only thing we have left for milk that he gets for like breakfast, lunch, dinner. It's just part of his diet right now because he's being so picky eating other things. But water bottles, he drinks it like a big boy. And he's spinning. Is it normal for toddlers to spin in a circle like nonstop? He loves spinning. Our doctor says it's perfectly normal. It teaches them like coordination and balance. And supposedly it's like a drug for a toddler to spin, because you know when you spin and you get dizzy and your head feels weird. Apparently toddlers do that as like for fun. I'm like, okay.
No.
You sound like Holland. Thank you. Your fam looks good. Thank you. Am I late? You are not late. You're okay. I had actually made a post earlier saying I may not be on tonight, then I erased it like 5 minutes later because I decided to come on tonight.
Thank you, Lucky.
The only couple alive. Thank you, Lucky. We are definitely trying. Especially with this weather right now, it's really hard to go outside and make content because it's like -20. You go outside and your face just hurts. Can you please say, "What's up, brother," please? There you go.
You just
What's
said
up,
it.
brother, please? Plus, she makes amazing breakfast. Hey, your other half or Tina? Tina makes okay breakfast sometimes, but I am married now. I don't get the boyfriend treatment. I got Auntie J laughing that there are 3 types of jollof rice: the girlfriend, the wife, and the tired. So girlfriend jollof rice is you hand chop the vegetables, you make it with love, you serve it on a table. It's with love. Wife rice is, all right, he's already married me. I don't really have much, go for anymore. So I'll use a bag of frozen vegetables, and I'll just kind of set it on a table for him. I still love him, but I'm not gonna hand chop anything tonight. And then the I'm tired jollof rice is just rice with sauce. There's no vegetables. And she leaves it in the refrigerator, and then I have to serve it. Is this true? The 3 types?
You're the one who has classified them.
Thank you, Auntie J, not Anti-J. There's a lot of people asking for moderators, so I don't really give out moderator. I already have a moderator right now for our channel size. Plus, I need to get to know people first before I even consider giving them moderator. So nothing personal. Raisin in the chillins?
I don't know what that means. No.
Russell, I'm dead. But yeah, so, and plus with me being out on surgery, and I was like, it's a great time to make videos and content, but I'm just so burned out, like I have no ideas for content. We're not like a prank channel where we do stupid pranks or go piss off people or each other. I already pissed her off enough just breathing sometimes. I'm home with her for 3 months.
Stop.
I mean, I suppose I could start content, like a survival channel where I'm surviving at home with a toddler and a dangerous wife. I could film it like the movie Blair Witch Project, get that camera like really close. Last time she explained about her baby food and how she introduced him to baby. Yeah, so he will eat regular food on his terms. So there's another video on our page. It's a short if you want to go check it out. So Tina, when she was a kid, would make her parents dance or friends dance to feed her. She was a very obstinate baby. You had to dance and sing and then feed her. Now that's what Adriel's making Mama do. And there's a short where he would not eat until she started dancing and then singing. Your great grandmother has been watching over Adriel in spirit and made him dance.
Yeah, Canary, it's payback time. Yes.
Hello. Canary, welcome back.
Welcome back.
From love from Andrea. Thank you, Cinderella.
It's payback time. So yeah, I have nothing to. I cannot complain. Like my parents were always saying it when I was growing up. They would always say that, oh, you made us sing and dance before you ate. They even have pictures. So my mom is a seamstress, you know. My mom used to sew, and so she had, like, in Ghana we call them apprentice. So she had people working for her, and then she was training them. And so most of them know me, and they saw me growing up. So like sometimes when they will visit my mom, or when they will visit our house when I was in primary school, even to the university, when some of them see me, they will be like, you made us sing and dance before you ate. So
See, I was a good kid. I just wanted to eat food.
yeah, so yeah, I know that at some point my dad had to hold the cane and then stand on me to eat. Like he would just bring the food, put the food in front of me, and then he'll be holding the cane, and then I have to eat the food. And
Help me with tips in terms of food choices. Like, what are you trying to do? Like, gain weight, lose weight, skin complexion. One of the most important things, and I am a horrible hypocrite right now, I will admit it. You want to cut all soda and sugar out of your diet. So a friend of mine put on a lot of weight, very sick with diabetes, and she's lost like 50 pounds in a couple months. And she went on what she calls a Mediterranean diet. So she cut out all these starches like breads and everything, cut out all dairy. She eats a lot of protein, cuts out sugar, like everything. She's lost like 50 pounds now. She sent me like a list of what her meal for breakfast, lunch, dinner is. Like breakfast will be a banana or an apple with some Greek yogurt, and then Premier Protein is what she uses to like fill in.
He's saying Mediterranean then expensive diets is expensive.
It doesn't have to be. A lot of it that she did, because she's living on a fixed income, she just cut out everything it recommended. Like cut out your dairy, cut out your white rices. Brown rice is okay in moderation, as it has a lot less sugars. It's the sugar that's killing us. And even me, like normally when I'm working, I might have one ginger ale when I'm like actively working, like once every 2 weeks or even once a week at most. I drink a lot of water, a lot. So you want to cut out your dairy, your cheeses, your sugars, your starches, your breads. Cut all that out. Protein, what sources? So she was doing chicken and fish. Like she even cut out beef. Because beef has so much fat.
I don't know how I can cut out beef.
And then for yogurts, she ate Greek yogurt. And then what was it, like lunch and dinner, she would have a mixed green salad. So not like lettuce like you get at a restaurant, but like an actual mixed green with like pine nuts in it. And an avocado based dressing. Like she'd like hand mix avocado, and that gets you your natural good fats.
Yeah, I'm thinking of calling her to let her give me some tips. So I will let you all know.
Beans, you can also eat beans. Black beans, garbanzo beans. Pinto has a little bit more fat in it. You can get like red kidney beans, navy beans. All 5 of those beans I just mentioned, I have in my 5-bean chili. And I used to have a guide on why I chose them. Like each bean has like a different vitamin in it, antioxidants. I make a 5-bean chili that's actually rather healthy when you break it down.
Yeah, I plan on calling her to talk about it.
Be careful with plantains and bananas. It's very fatty. It's like if you're from Hawaii and you eat a lot of poi, it's very fatty.
Plantains and bananas.
Plantains, no sugars. There's a lot of sugars. You want to be careful with them. Like you might have a banana with breakfast,
See,
but you don't want to eat like a whole bunch of them. And don't
Like-
deep fry them. You want it raw.
the way my husband is describing this, that I will not be able to eat any food because I grew up on all
Hon,
these
you can
foods.
have it occasionally in moderation, but when you eat it every day, when you break it down science-wise, it's very fatty. I mean, our friend is big proof of it too. I mean, she's losing weight now.
So I can't give up red.
Oh yeah,
You know,
red palm
red.
oil. Is that red
Yeah,
palm oil?
You know, I made gari and beans
Yeah.
with fried
Yes,
plantains,
yes.
ripe plantain. That's what is called red.
Yeah, and palm oil is like again, you can have stuff in moderation, but if you eat it 3-4 times a day as a full course meal, one, you're going to be way over on your calories, and sugars are so easy. So, you know, when you go out for like coffee and you had like a packet of sugar to your coffee and some cream, so that packet of sugar is 3 grams. There is 39 grams of sugar in an average soda. Kids' apple juice, like grocery store Mott's apple juice, 30 grams of sugar. 10 packets of sugar in a single serving. 13 packets in a can of soda.
You've been drinking it like.
I know. This is my last ones.
I'm not a soda person. So.
Because I used to be very healthy when I did my volunteer firefighting. I used to be big, but I was in shape big. And I once put on like 20 pounds in a couple months when I changed my diet and started eating really unhealthy. Yeah, processed goods, very, very bad.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with store brand products. Like if you live in an area with like a Walmart or a Safeway and they have their brand, all of their generic brand stuff is made by main companies like Dole and Del Monte make Walmarts and Safeways and Albertsons their store brands. Now the way it works, like there's a slight taste difference because you may not get the top of the batch for the pears and the peaches. It might be the bottom of it where it doesn't meet the company standards of what they want for their product, but it's still good food grade product. There's nothing wrong with it. I'll wave the camera if you need help.
Okay.
If I need help, yeah. So do you know how I got in this sling? I do dishes very well now.
Grace, I've told you.
And that baby, he gave me a black eye. It's all gone now.
It's all gone,
It's
yeah.
all, he whacked me with a book like 3-4 days ago. I mean, hit me square in the face. But yeah, processed goods, bad. So no, she eats Premier protein shakes 3 times a day, breakfast, lunch, dinner. They're good fillers. There's no fat. There's no sugar. It's literally protein. What I do each day, I haven't taken my shake today or yesterday, but Gold Standard Whey Protein. A friend of mine that's in the military, it's also a bodybuilder on the side. He uses Gold Standard, and it's pretty much, there's like no sugars in it. It's just pure protein, BCAAs, everything. So if you want to fill in your hungriness, first of all, drink more water. You need to be drinking a gallon a day average, especially if you are active. Your body is made up of mostly water. If you are replacing that like with sugars and coffee and sweet drinks and energy drinks, you're not helping yourself at all.
Hello, Auntie Jay. Doing well. My day has been pretty busy. Yeah, I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I need sleep.
And another thing, if you don't drink a lot of water, your body is in a state of dehydration and it'll hold on to water weight a lot. Your bowel movements will slow down, like your body will retain water because you're always dehydrated. That's something that a lot of trainers don't tell you.
We have some comments that you might want to check. I don't know.
I'm going to scroll up for some comments here really quick. You both are so knowledgeable. Thank you. Yeah, no, I mean,
Hi, Tiger.
when I was in high school, a good friend of mine, older guy, Vietnam vet, like he's been like a father figure my entire life, and he really helped me like get healthy, eat healthy. And when I was in high school, because I couldn't work out in the gym in high school till my senior years, I had open heart surgery. I could not lift weights. And in one semester alone, I went from just barely lifting a 45-pound bar. I was actually lifting the 35-pound bars. I could not lift it. In one semester, in one 6-month period, I went from lifting a 35-pound bar to a 45-pound bar and benching almost 180 pounds in one semester. I had the most gains out of everyone. I went from squatting one bar to over 200 in one semester. And it's just eating right and drinking water. You gotta drink water. You just gotta stay healthy. Because your body can't heal without water. Your body can't re-energize. You're not gonna get good sleep if you're constantly dehydrated. So that's why I'm always telling Tana, even though she's in the office, she needs to drink water.
I drink a lot of water.
I mean, on my time off when I was watching Adriel over the summertime, I obviously couldn't go to the gym. So what I was doing home workouts with dumbbells. I was doing hundreds of push-ups a day. Push-ups are really good. Like, they will make you strong. You're not going to see bodybuilding results, but you will get overall strength and endurance.
So we have
Yep, go ahead and ask a question.
Tuku from Australia.
You want to drink it
Welcome.
in moderation. I mean, you don't want to gorge water. You can actually desalinate yourself and kill yourself. So don't gorge like a gallon of water, but you want to drink it in moderation.
Okay, can I read some
Yep.
comments? So we have Tuku from Australia. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Well,
Is it
Australia or Tasmania or New Zealand? Like, are you on the actual continent?
MIR? Good night. Thank you for joining us. JC Odom, shout out to
Scotland. Welcome from Scotland. Sorry, I've been missing stuff here.
me. Maybe can I read
Shout
it?
out JC. Thank you for the subscribe.
Okay.
Sleep. Yeah, sleep is very important. There is a guide you can look up online. Actually, Google's Gemini or ChatGPT is really good on a sleep guide per age. And it'll be like, are you active? What type of lifestyle do you live? Are you like a businessman? Are you military? And based on your lifestyle and your age, it'll say how much sleep a night you should get. Like children young, when they're growing, they need a lot more sleep than us adults. I believe for someone my age, being active 6 to 7 hours is perfectly fine. But yeah, like if you oversleep when you're not feeling good, that's fine too, as your body needs rest.
I don't know what's
Drinking
just
water
me.
is really hard for me these days. I'm being intentional about drinking water. You can use those like little Mio drink additives. Some people like those. I personally don't. What I will add with my water, and I don't know, I might have one, I'll go grab it. So I work overnights, and especially my first night back, I am exhausted, like trying to stay up all night. So I will get a bottle this size, and I'll add Nun. Nun is like liquid IV. There's a lot of minerals, vitamins, barely enough caffeine, like a cup of coffee, like slow drip coffee has more caffeine than Nun. But there's like a lot of minerals, vitamins, and just natural energy. And I like the mixed berry flavor. I get a box of, what is it, coming 8 now? You get 8 tubes with 10 tablets for like $30-$40. You break them in half, they dissolve, and your bottle turns purple. I wouldn't drink more than 2 though in like a 24-hour period. Someone who works at night. Yeah, so I work at night also. It depends on your work schedule. Like I can bounce between days and nights on my days off. Working overnight, like I get up at maybe 6:30 at night. I gotta start my shift by 8. If it's a good night, I'm leaving at 8. If it's a bad night, I'm leaving at like 10 or 11. But I always try and aim to get like 6 hours of sleep. Someone just asked you a question. Let's scroll up here. Sorry.
He asked the question. If we need to check
Let me
the
use
phone.
this one here.
He
What does
mentioned
it mean
something
when you
about
stand up and
passing
have
out.
symptoms like to pass out? It could be, I mean, I'm not a doctor. You can always see a doctor, which I always recommend. Could be blood pressure. I mean, it could be anything.
It could be dehydration.
Yeah, it could be a lot of stuff.
Just like me, I was dehydrated and I passed out.
Hi from South Dakota. How are you guys? Tegan, where in South Dakota are you? This person was asking me a question. What's the question? I don't see it, Auntie J.
I think that was what you responded to.
Yeah, lime juice and salt is really good. Copenhagen whiskey. Uh-oh, I just lost my page. There we go. Staying off the grid. Oh, it's the gay man, gay lady comment person. Welcome back from yesterday. How was your time out? Get off there. I'm trying to scroll down. No! I'm trying to scroll down. Oh, I hate my phone. Thank you. But yeah, no,
Oh, okay.
again, I'm not a doctor by any means. I know, like, when I stand up fast, sometimes I get dizzy, sometimes I don't. I have blood pressure issues. I take meds for it. What time is it? Oh, I need to take mine soon.
Yeah, we need to
But,
go to bed too.
Yeah, we need to get Adriel out tomorrow. We stayed in for like the last 3 days. This poor boy's been getting cabin fever like me. Friendly wave.
Yeah, I'm exhausted. Maybe you just wasted food.
I ate half. I will cover it and I will eat the rest tomorrow.
I
I'm just not that hungry.
It. You won't
You see
eat
how
it.
mean she is to me? You see how
I
mean?
am not mean to you. When it comes to food waste, you don't waste food.
I'm not wasting. I only ate half because I'm full.
You eat half. By the time I realize it will be in the fridge for like 3
And
days.
who was the person that complained that I ate all of her meatloaf?
I'm not complaining about that. I was just surprised that you ate the whole thing. But I don't want you.
Thank you, Cinderella. Thank you.
Wasting food.
I mean, I'm 35. I'll be 36 here in March. I've had heart surgery twice. Had some of the best doctors in the world from UCLA and Stanford and all that. So I've definitely learned a lot. I've had friends that have lived very healthy, successful lives. So I just take their advice. I apply it to myself. I see what works for me, and I carry on. Like the easiest way to increase how many push-ups you do each day. Like I obviously can't do it right now with my shoulder, but I came up with this plan at home when I was on baby leave. Every time I used the bathroom, I had to do 25 push-ups. Every time I ate something, I had to do, 15 before, 15 after. Like you just break it up throughout the day, and before you know it, you're doing 3, 4, 500 push-ups a day, and it's just broken up. If you can't do a full push-up like on the floor, do one off a bathtub, off your couch, off a chair, something at a different angle so it's less weight. You're older than my hubby. I know, I'm an old man. I mean, I have gray hair when it starts growing out.
And Cinderella said, no, you both look, you don't look older than 27, 28. Yeah, don't look at me.
When Tina though, like when like Tina's like all made up and she doesn't wear makeup, when she's like, fresh shower, we're all dressed, we're out getting ready to go. I've had some people think she's like 25, 26.
Oh God! Like one of the days I went to this African market to buy something, and there was this teenager who was at the counter, and this boy thought that I was the same age as him.
Was he all like all hitting on you?
Yes. I was like, seriously? I was like, so I started talking, and then I asked of his age and everything. And he was like, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I thought you were a teenager. Like, I thought we were of the same age. I was like, hey.
Light is, what is it? Light is the right. Let's do the real talk. I don't know. What kind of real talk do you want? If you're on here after 10, we have Chris and Tina After Dark.
We don't have that. That's my name.
Come on, it was like all those After Dark shows like Nickelodeon After Dark. It was the more scarier shows for like older kids.
Yeah, like sometimes I get to places and people tell me, oh,
you don't do it
that
in the bathtub, but you just do it on an elevated surface. Like when I first started, I used the side of my bathtub, which was convenient because I said 25 push-ups every time you had to use the restroom. And you just start at an increased angle so it's less stress on your joints for like a couple weeks so that you build up that base.
Thank you so much, Blake, for subscribing.
And when you
Thank
do a push-up, thank you for the subscription. It's not about doing them fast. You want right form and do them slow, like 1, 2, 3 seconds down, 1, 2, 3 seconds up. the slower it is, the better. It's like doing bench press. You're not there just to slam them back and forth really fast. If you do it slow, you build a lot more muscle and you build a lot more mass.
So Canary, hey kiddo.
They do look mad, young, can't lie. It's being married. Well, you see, since we got married, if you look at my pictures before marriage, I looked a lot younger.
Hey, he's lying.
Y'all see the happiness in life in my eyes. I had no dark circles.
Oh look.
I had no surgical arm.
You want to
My
show?
arm was okay.
You want to show those pictures?
We can make a post like before marriage, after marriage. I'll make one tomorrow. How about that? I'll get one of ours when we're in our car, and we used to like go live on Facebook in our car, which we always got in trouble for playing music.
Yeah.
But Tina, like, she looked 10 years younger. I look 10 years younger. You have a baby and you look 10 years older. That little munchkin aged us 10 years like overnight. They do things to you. It's like witchcraft. He's waving that toy and you think he's babbling, but he's really casting a spell.
Oh, has he gotten to the internet? I think
No,
he went
Wi-Fi
off
is
Wi-Fi.
nope, it's still active. You're just over sitting in that corner here. I'll turn it around really quick. He's on Dada's chair. He's right there. Living room is a mess. Let me turn this around.
Yeah, I still have my table out.
She
for
won't
my
put the
book.
table away. She'll like set it up to look at it and it's there for like a week.
I will take it off. I need to take a video. I need to upload a video of like my setup, practicing my setup. So I'll be setting up for my books in church on Saturday and the whole of Sunday. So I'm kind of practicing, you know.
Texas worked in Jamaica on a 30-day contract. The Jamaican woman tried hard to get to marry men. I didn't marry him. Well, did you at least score a couple times?
The Jamaican women tried very hard to get me to marry them. I didn't marry.
I hear some Jamaican women can be quite feisty.
Yeah, so my table, you might see it there for the whole week unless
Texas.
I take my video. I normally take videos and then upload.
There you go, Texas. Those little party icons are for you right there. There you go, party.
I want to show them one of
Okay.
my videos.
Yeah, Tina, why don't you tell them what you did today with Teen Lead? So Tina went and met somebody today for her teen lead. You want to tell them about it really quick?
We are not there yet, so I don't want to really talk about
but
it.
you got to update people on what you do so they keep
I
following.
know. Let me do this one. So this is a video of me. I always try to make a video every day for my book. So yeah, this is what I made today. So I sent a book to one person I know in Canada. He has kids, so I sent one of my books to him, and then so he also posted it on his Facebook page. He has like 183k followers on Facebook, so he posted my book on his page with his kid holding the book. So that was kind of really good. And so people were trying to check out my book, but you know, shipping internationally is very expensive, you know, so I had to make a video and let them know that, oh, if they want copies of my book, they can check Amazon, because we have Amazon Canada, right? And then in the European countries too, we have Amazon there, so they can purchase it from there, because obviously I cannot ship it from here to them. The one that I shipped to Canada, the shipping fee was $20, and the book itself was $17.99. So $17.99. So even the shipping is expensive than the book itself, which doesn't make sense. So yeah.
Hey Sam, we are in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and Texas, man. Yeah, I just read that Auntie Jay says that you were dreaming.
So yeah, this is the picture I got from him with his daughter holding my book. It was exciting when he sent me those pictures. So Yeah, I love that. Most of you do not know, but I'm passionate about the environment and then clean water. So I've worked on projects to provide clean drinking water for villages in Ghana. And then professionally, I'm an environmental engineer, so I don't really talk about it here, but then once I'm talking about my book, the inspiration behind that is to help children appreciate the environment and then also the importance of clean water. I started writing children's books. I decided to write children's books when I had my baby. First of all, to translate some basic words in my native language to the English language so that my kid can be able to learn my language, my Ghanaian language, and then other children too can have access to it. So it's all on Amazon and on my website. But then I'm like, if I've been able to write this book, then it's good to also be able to write about environmental management and protection and the importance of clean water so that kids all over the world can have access to it. So the books are available on Amazon. So if you live outside the United States, you can check it out on Amazon. I know we have Amazon Canada, we have Amazon in Europe and other places. So it's the title is Nane's Magic Waterfall. Nane's Magic Waterfall. So yeah.
But if you're stateside and you want to order it directly from her, she's able to sign them and write a personal message too.
Yeah. Yeah, I love the aspect where I'm able to sign and then write a personal message to the kid. So normally, when people order, they do tell me the name of the kid they will be giving the book to, and so I write a personal message to them, and it's really important to me. I feel like for us, we've adults, we've already grown. It's kind of a little bit harder for adults to learn something or unlearn something when they are at a certain stage. But if you're able to teach the kids when they are younger about appreciating the environment in which they live in, and then also the importance of clean water, it really helps. So yeah, that is my goal, that is my vision. So I have more copies of my book coming up. It's a series. He suggested the series name actually. Like initially I was like Little Guardians of the Environment, and he was like, no, I think you should make it Little Guardians, so that like you make it Little Guardians, but the book tells more about what the
like
book
different
portrays.
stories.
Yeah.
It doesn't always have to be going after water. It could be different things.
Yeah. So yeah, that has been kind of a life-changing journey for me, but I'm happy that I've been able to start that. So I'm going to do more. So you guys, sometimes you will see me post about my book on our page. So if you're wondering, oh, why am I seeing this post?
And then
That is what I'm doing.
But also tell them about Teen Lead, because that plays into a lot of this too, teaching young children, about STEM.
Yeah.
And she had a meeting today with a school principal to help kind of guide her on what she needs to do to help get into the schools locally and other communities around her. Is we have a lot of Native American reservations locally that are extremely poor, and Tina's thought about going in there for her Teen Lead and STEM program too, to offer education and try and help young kids, pretty much starting at the junior high age and up, about the importance of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics.
Or what if there is a little or no water? There are how do I say, there are
You can ground well it a lot.
yeah, there are projects or there are research projects ongoing about water. Okay, so the last conference that I attended on in the water industry, I actually met people all over the world, and some of the projects that I learned about are the different research or the different innovations that countries are coming up with to get access to clean water. There is desalination, right? If you have heard about that, people are trying to convert the seawater into drinking water because fresh water is scarce where they live. So this lady I met from South Africa did a presentation on her project where they, in some parts of South Africa, they are converting the seawater to clean water for use. And there is another country too that they were converting even the water from your bathroom, and then the toilets, they were converting them to clean water. And it sparked a lot of conversation. People were asking, so how are you as a country trying to psych people's mind that, okay, this is treated water from the bathroom, how are you trying to get them to use it? It generated a lot of conversation, and it was a good one. So,
Now, there's
yeah.
also another technology that, having grown up on the coast when I was younger, we briefly followed it. A town called Cambria was experimenting with fog nets because the California coast gets a lot of fog. So what it does is it captures the condensation from the fog, it drips down the net into a special catchment, and I forgot what the calculation was, like based on the density of the fog and the square footage of the actual net, but if you had enough square feet of net, you could capture thousands of gallons of water in an early morning day, essentially, and it could drain downhill to like water catchment tanks. So they were even talking about for like smaller villages and towns, you could have multiple, couple acres of fog nets, and then when that morning fog comes in off the coast, it would basically capture that fog and make it into clean drinking water.
That was in California, right?
Yeah. Yep, they're called fog nets.
Yeah, there is I was surprised when I got to know that there are states in the United States that do not have access to clean drinking water or even water. And some parts of California is one. I think Florida too. Yeah, so they are struggling to get clean drinking water, and
Well,
I was surprised. You would think that, it's only most African countries that do not have access to clean drinking water, but even most developed countries too do not have access to clean water.
or it's very expensive.
Yeah.
So like desalinating is extremely expensive. It
Yeah,
takes
that
a
one is
lot of
expensive.
energy. Currently, desalination is one of the most expensive ways to get clean water. It's one of the most expensive ways right now.
Yeah, desalination is expensive. That is why a lot of countries do not look at that. But eventually they will have to start looking at it because there is a lot of water scarcity going on in the world, and yeah, at some point they will have to give in to that. Yeah, like for instance, in the United States, I've forgotten the name of the country that they are doing this, converting the bathroom water to drinking water for people to use.
It's called gray water and black water.
Yeah, I've forgotten, but then here in the United States, how are you going to psych people's mind to use it? That country has been successful and they are doing it, but here in US, how? Even in some African countries, you can't convince them to do that. I remember back in school, that is senior high school in Ghana. Those of you, the Ghanaians here, I attended Sekondi College, which is in western region of Ghana. So yeah, at some point during we have a season that water is very scarce, and during that season we all go out from the boarding house and go and fetch water, carry it on our head and bring it to the dorm. And so with that, you have to divide your water, the bucket of water, you have to divide it into 3 or something. And it got to a point that even where we walk miles and go fetch water, but it got to a point that those places that we went to we didn't get water. So your parents will bring you, we call something sachet water. I don't know, I've not seen some here in the United States, but we have sachet water. your parents will buy a bag of sachet water, or maybe even 5 bags of sachet water, and then bring it to you, and then you'll be using it. It got to a point that you have to use like five sachets of water. Those of you who are Ghanaians, just imagine. I don't know, the one sachet of water is not even up to this. This is how many mils? This is 500 mils. So one sachet of water is not even up to 500 mils. So just imagine, during when water is scarce, just using only five of that sachet water to bath. You are in school. God,
You were a stinky Tina before
No,
I met you.
wasn't
Oh my
I
god.
wasn't
Stinky
stinky.
Tina. Stinky Tina.
I took my bath, but then I'm just trying to tell you that water is very important, but it's
Well,
scarce.
Auntie J, in a lot of ways, like depending where you are, I will say this is not everywhere, but tap water is a lot healthier for you in certain areas. I know, like, you don't want to drink it in Los Angeles or Butte, Montana, but like Missoula, Montana had excellent rated tap water, absolutely amazing. Brookings tap water is not that bad either. It's not that bad here either. I mean, not all places add the exact same chemicals to them. So you if you have a really good water source, like the water table here is extremely shallow. So we're able to get groundwater, plus they pump out of the creek sometimes too. But the water treatment plants, we have really good tap water. So not everywhere has bad tap water.
Yeah, not everywhere. Even
You
in
can also
Butte.
get a Berkey filter system. Now, what I will recommend is, like, if you have the money, just buy the Berkey bucket system from them. You know, the 4 gallon, the 3 gallon, the 10 gallon, whatever you want. It's stainless steel. They're Berkey filters. Each filter is rated for 6,000 gallons. But you can also make one yourself with food grade buckets, like restaurant food grade white buckets. You can make your own Berkey filter, and these Berkey filters are so good that you can take them camping. You can get a bucket of river water, pour it in, and it filters everything. They even have like fluoride filters, and it's an activated charcoal filter. So I mean, Berkey filters are great, and so are Sawyer's. Sawyer's is not going to be as well for like a bucket system, but you can take river water, put it in a water bottle, you screw on that Sawyer filter, and it'll essentially, through its life, can filter up to 100,000 gallons of water, and they're only like $20.
Oh, really?
We could take it to Ghana. Now, there are certain countries they do not recommend solely having a Berkey or solely having a Sawyer filter because of like hepatitis in that water or other human pathogens.
Yeah.
What you would have to do is still chemically treat the water. You can use, you know, chlorinated bleach. You can use water treatment tablets. But you still have to then treat that water and or boil it.
Chlorine, no bleach.
Chlorinated bleach. There is an actual ratio of having so many drops of bleach per gallon, and you let it sit for 15 minutes.
It's chlorine. No,
Baby,
it's not.
it's bleach. It's
I'm
on.
I'm
Baby,
just-
I will show you after. Okay.
Okay, you have to be careful with that one.
You drink 1 gallon of bleach too.
No.
No, it's literally
No.
like an eighth of a teaspoon of bleach per gallon, and you have to let it sit for like 20 to 30 minutes.
Okay.
Baby,
Those-
it's on recommended websites. I will show you.
Okay, yeah. We have to look at it before we
And you
say
can use
any-
chlorine,
before
you can
we
use
say
water
anything,
treatment
yeah.
tablets.
What I would say is chlorine. Don't mention bleach. So-
Berky, Berkey filter. Yeah.
So, as someone who has worked in the water industry for a while, Auntie J, I would say that most places, it's better to drink your tap water than to be drinking bottled water. You can ask my husband. I always argue with him that.
It's even on state websites.
Okay. I always argue with him that why do you keep on buying bottled water? You know, because most of the states have their, when you go to the state website, okay, they always how do I say it? They always check their water, okay, measure the contaminants in it. They treat their water, and then after that they check everything, that the minerals and everything that is in their water.
So even the EPA says.
Okay, they have a standard limit, okay, that they use. So it's better you keep going to your website. Even the city, Sioux Falls, like that, they have a website for you to check everything about the water that is coming into your home, okay, every month. So it will be better you check that. What happened?
Okay, it's okay.
It will be better you check all those things, you know. And so for me, because these companies, I don't know them, and they will not put all their information on their website, but the city will put information about the water that is coming into your
What
home
chemicals go in,
on their
parts
yeah
per million, everything.
on their website. So for me, I prefer the tap water. I can ask my husband. I'm always drinking the tap water. As someone who has worked in the water industry, I prefer the tap water.
I will say you don't want to
all
drink
these
it in
bottles.
New York or Los Angeles. That water's nasty.
But you won't know, baby. You've not been there before. You need to know the city. Stop. You've not been there before. Stop saying that.
It tastes like garbage. It
That-
really does.
No, that is why when you visit a place, you need to check the city website. You need to check their water treatment system.
Now,
because
also know if you travel internationally, you should not drink local water. Everyone says do not drink local water. When you travel internationally, you should drink bottled water. So as an American going over to Ghana, I am not supposed to drink tap water there because my
I'm
body
not-
is not made for
yeah,
that water.
for that one I know, because when I came to US, it took me a while for my body to adjust to the water here.
Oh, Auntie Jay's calling you out.
But Tina, you said you don't drink tap water also the other day. Did I?
Did you say that?
I don't remember. Like I drink
She does drink a lot of water.
I
But
drink
she
wa-
needs to drink a little more.
I drink this water, not like I'm not a fan of the bottled water. I'll tell you, I'm not.
And yet she's always drinking from my bottle.
You have like this man will drink half bottles and then
I
leave
will
them
not drink
around.
half.
You drink.
I have
drink
half
and
left
then,
and I have not
yeah,
finished.
you are always wasting them. I'm always drinking this. I like drinking warm water. So
Hello there. Is that a snail or a hand?
I don't even know.
I think it's a hand. New York is disgusting. Thank you, Auntie J. Thank you. I'm in Thailand. Welcome. We have some friends from Thailand, right? In the Philippines.
Yeah. From the Philippines, not there. They're currently not there.
From there. I didn't say they currently live there, hon. From there.
You
From.
guys, did you hear what he said, or it's
From.
just my ears? He said we have some friends in Philippines,
From the
right?
Philippines and
Uh-huh.
from Thailand and from a
Yeah.
few other countries.
Mm-hmm.
Like my friend Rick is in Tasmania. Yes,
So
I'm living
maybe
in
We have to go to bed.
Phuket. Okay. Y'all smoke weed. No weed here, bud. Sorry.
No.
I know. Tina, is there some marijuana hiding in your hair?
I don't even know.
No. Thank you for the sub. Thank you. Yeah, we really want to hit 5,000 people by Friday. So we're going live every day. And we're going to go live every day while I'm home on leave, too.
Baby, look at what John told you. Typical American behavior, leaving that water bottle half empty. It's a
I
sign-
drink my water.
Oh, guys, I'm going to make a video. The next time he leaves the bottles over here, I'll take
Those
a
could be
video.
anyone's bottles.
Those could be wine bottles. It just let me speak Gabriela, one of the Gabriela.
You see, when
videos.
she gets flustered, she'll speak Twee and Zema, Fanti. You should hear her yelling at me. Or she'll say stuff under her breath. You see those eyes? That is a lying eye. Tina, look the camera in the eye and say that you don't cuss at me under your breath.
I do. What do you like?
You see, if I tell her to look you right in the eye, she will start laughing. This girl cannot lie.
Because sometimes he frustrates me sometimes, you know. Those of you who have partners and those of you who are married, at least you understand.
She calls our child Arati sometimes, which means God. Like, God, you are driving me crazy. Yeah, Copper. No need to be upset, bud. But there's no weed here. Zaza,
Boy,
are you ready for shower?
boy is ready for
You
shower.
want to go get him in there, and I'll get off here soon. Hey, he has runny nose, Mama.
We can all get over.
All right, we're all gonna get up at the same time then. Yep, we have one kid here. You want to say bye bye? Want to say bye bye? Wait, bye bye. Bye bye. Yeah, bye bye. Bye bye. All right, everyone. We have to get off. He needs to go take his shower.
Bye bye.
He hasn't been feeling good, and he's
Bye-bye.
super overtired. Bye bye.
Mhm.
Bye bye. Can you clap clap? Say bye bye. Clap clap. Yay! All right, we'll see you all tomorrow. Okay. We'll probably go to the mall tomorrow. About 11 o'clock is when we generally go, 10 or 11 Central Time. Okay. We will talk to everyone tomorrow, and we'll see you then. Thank you.
Thank you.